Hello everyone, this is LW Gaming and welcome back for another video of Sword Convallaria. Today we're going to be taking a look at what is this week's update today. So let's see what we got in events today. Let's see here. First things first, let's talk about the new event that has happened right now, which is a revival of memories, which means that now starting this week, well until the end of this week, you'll get yourself additional attempts. So now, instead of you doing like a one memory retrieval per day, now you can do two within the 1 week period, which is pretty nice. And I already did my attempts, so that's why it's showing that. Yeah, this event is gonna be huge for those who need to catch up on their star level upgrades per se, because double the memory retrieval is a big deal. That's for sure. Anyways, let's move on to the banners and see what has been added this week. Of course, every week there's going to be a new banner. As for me, the way how I upload this will be different than I'm used to because for one, the banners now they arrive like 1 hour later for me because daylight saving change kind of messed around with my schedule a bit. Not pleasant to say the least. So, anyways, there's a new Destined banner this week. This time featuring two characters from before. One of them is Acambe, which is the character that one of the new characters back in the day, and as well as Alexei as the other unit. Uh, I only have Alexei in my party, but I don't have Acambe previously. So, anyways, I'm going to explain what these two does, just for you guys to like jog some memories. So, anyways, Acambe, he is an interesting one because unlike most of the characters that we have in the game, this guy can store up to 9 NRG based on his trait. As you can see, Akambe's attack increased by 15%. His max NRG is increased to 9. For every 3 NRG owned, he additionally gains 1 NRG at the end of the turn. When Shadow Assassin is present in battle, he gains Sacred Signal, which has a 3-turn cooldown, and Akambe's damage dealt by Secret Signal is additionally increased by 15%. He also gains an additional 3 initial NRG. Yep, Acambe is a NRG banker, per se, because he's probably one of the hero and only hero to be able to have more than 5 NRG. Like most characters can store up to 5, but for Acambe, he can store up to 9, which is interesting, and also could be powerful in some situations. He has Shadow Assassin, which is an instant skill. He summons a Shadow Assassin at a target location that cannot be controlled, and it inflicts 85% of Akambe's attack and 20% of his defense and HP. And not inflicts, inherits. I mean, so basically, it inherits some of his stats, mostly on offense. And each time Shadow Assassin is defeated, the cooldown of the skill is increased by 1 turn. The skill can be cast up to 2 times per round. So yeah, you can summon this 2 times, but there's a catch. If one of those die, like either one of these, you're gonna have to wait a bit longer due to their deaths. So be careful when you're using this. And there's also Squander, which is the decision skill. A combi can select to use Greed leads to Ruin or Rich Rewards. So what these does that the Greed leads to Ruin is an instant skill, which allows you to sprinkle gold coins at the target tile, drawing all enemies in Shadow Assassin within 3 tiles together, and inflicting move 2 down and magic defense 2 down and assist block on the enemies. The effect lasts for 2 turns. This is a very powerful tool because not only you put all the enemies together, like if you have like Shadow Assassin nearby that you summoned, you will be able to move them into range, which is perfect for that secret tactic skill, whatever that was, to like do AOE around them. Pretty devastating if you think about it. And the other skill, if you chose that one, is a Rich Rewards, which is a noble skill. Restores 1 RG to allies within 3 tiles around. Decrease the active skill cooldown by 1 turn. And grants them attack 2 up, physical defense 2 up, and magic defense 2 up. Summon units additionally gains attack 4 up. The effects last for 2 turns. So this buff is pretty nice because you get one extra NRG for allies within 3 tiles. This reminds me of Gloria's signature move where you can use it to restore one NRG for everyone around her. And the amount of range that she does that is the same as this one. And this one adds buff as well for allies, but however, if it's your own summon, you're gonna get a even stronger buff than the just a typical attack 2 up. You get attack 4 instead, which is nice. Let's see, what else do we have here? I think this is the one that we talked about earlier. We also have reward and punishment. This is the leader's aura for disciplined team. And Acambe increases their attack by 10% and defense by 20%. For the skills with a cooldown of at least 4 turns, the cooldown is reduced by 1 turn. Additionally, he increases damage dealt by allied summon units by 20%. It's a pretty powerful aura, not gonna lie. And there's also special clauses. Is a reaction skill. When Acambe is under attack, if there's an allied summon unit within 3 tiles, Acambe can have the summon unit take the attack instead, up to 2 times per round. So I wonder, is this only his own units? Let's see. No, it could be any unit actually in general. So that means if you have any summons with nearby, they will take the hit for you. Kind of like tanking per se. Can be powerful in some situations though. And finally, we have Burning Riches. Magic damage. Acambe deals 90% damage to the first enemy in each row, within a 5x3 area in a target direction, knocks them back by 2 tiles, and summons a Shadow Assassin per tile within 3x1 area at the front of it. After attacking, Acambe gains NRG restored block for 2 turns. So this one is like a risk and reward per se. Like this is powerful indeed, but here's the catch. If you actually did not think this through, you'll notice that Acambe doesn't gain NRG for 2 turns because of this debuff that he gains afterwards. So make sure you use this at the right time. Otherwise, you're gonna be in a deep situation where you couldn't like do much like and get heavily punished by the opponent. So yeah, it uses skill at your own risk. It is powerful for sure, but just be aware that you won't be able to store NRG, like restore NRG within the 2 turns. And the factions he's part of, Discipline, of course, because part of his aura. He's also part of the Drifters faction as well. And this is what he looks like initially. Looks great. And this is what he looks like as a 5 stars. Yep, I just realized the one Acambe has is snakes. There are snakes on there. And now let's move on to Alexei, who fortunately I have for a while now. So let's see what he is about. So this is what he looks like initially. Looks pretty nice. And this is what he looks like as a 5 stars. His trait is interesting because he's one of those like earlier units where he can be pretty we could be pretty strong in many ways. Like he can be a decent tank per se. Alexei becomes immune to resolve block. His attack is increased by 20%, and he ignores the effect of frosty tiles. And yeah, this right there alone, pretty short and sweet. Basically, Alexei will trigger his resolve no matter what because of the resolve block immunity, which is pretty nice. And then the second part of his trait is that Alexei possesses unlimited resolve until the start of the next 2 turns, dispelling 2 debuffs and gains toughness. His trait attribute bonus doubles for each effect. This effect has a cooldown of 7 turns and cannot be dispelled or immunized. So yeah, when he's entered his unlimited resolve, he will not die until the 2 turns pass. So if you ever fought against this guy on the field or whenever you're doing PvP, just be aware that once his HP reaches 0, he will not die until 2 turns passing by the time when he initially hits 0 HP. So when that happens, just be careful because he is going to be dangerous. But of course, this game is mostly for PvE, so you won't be going hard on in this game because for one, this isn't PvP focused, by the way, so you don't have to worry about this much. But this alone is powerful as long as you can make use of this capability of unlimited resolve. But here's a catch: you won't be able to get this back until 7 turns, which is going to be a long time. This is what makes him balanced. Like powerful skill, but however at the cost of like getting it back from after you get it after you like stay alive for long enough. Okay, next up let's look at the skills. Frenzy Slash is a basic attack, deals 110% damage. If the target is defeated, the character gains 1 NRG. Pretty solid skill for basic. There's also one here called Wild Howl. It's a piercing damage. Alexei deals damage equal to 40% of his M attack and inflicts move 2 down and attack 3 down to all enemies within 3 tiles of him, which will last for 2 turns. This is a powerful AoE skill, by the way. Yep. As you can see, this is the diagram of like where it will hit. Yeah, pretty insane if you think about it. Not only you hit them for like a magic attack, you also debuff them, like make them move slow, make them move like less, and then they won't be able to like do as much damage as they normally would. And then there's Whirlwind Axe. The Alexa deals 90% damage to all enemies within 2 tiles around himself. Every enemy defeated by this skill reduces the cooldown of the trait effect by 1 turn. Oh, yeah, this skill is powerful. This will allow you to accelerate your unlimited resolve much faster if you're able to defeat enemies with this. And this Brute Bear Counter. This is a reaction skill. It performs a strike back when hit by an active attack from the damage from the front or side, dealing 70% physical damage to the attacker. The effect can be activated up to 2 times per round. So yeah, this is a powerful reaction skill. As long as the enemy hit you from the side or the front, you will be able to counter attack per se. But here's the catch: if the opponent ends up like attacking you from behind, well, there's nothing you can do because he is not going to fight back when he's being hit from the back. And then there's also Anger of Ice Field. It's a physical damage. Alexei selects one enemy within a cross-shaped range to charge at. Deals 50% damage and inflicts stun for 1 turn. Additionally, he deals 50% ice AoE damage to all enemies within 2 tiles around the target. After attacking, he gains Warrior of Frost for 2 turns. So let's see what Warrior of Frost is. So let's see. Reduces damage taken by 30% and increase the distance the character can move by 1 tile when on frosty tiles. So Alexei likes to be in the cold, I guess, with this. Yeah, so pretty much this is a powerful skill that you saw on the preview here. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna show you guys the Alexei's full skill kit really soon. But for now, I'm gonna try to summon for Safia. I really wanted her because of her unique assist skill. So, anyways, let me pull out my summoning bar. I'm pretty close to getting her though, so might as well get her here because I think I have significant amount just to get her. So, let's do this. 160 already. And doesn't select any animations here, so that means no epic here. Okay, we're getting close. Oh, that's Rainbow alright. Could this be Safia by any chance? Not yet. Okay, this could be it. Let's see. Nope, that's Mesa. Okay. You kind of jinxed me there for a bit. Okay, yeah, it was Mesa all along, huh? Okay, fine. I mean, next time it is gonna be definitely her, because I have not got the pity broken yet. I mean, I never get pity broken here when it comes to hard pity. And yep, I'm expecting another one here. This is supposed to be guaranteed, so let's see. Probably on the 7th one, to my guess. This is 3rd, 4, 5th, 6th, and the next one should be Saphia. Because I'm counting the actual guarantee rate. And this should be her. Yep, there she is.
治安局機動隊のサフィアと申します。何かお手伝いできることは？ええ、ちょっと手続きが面倒かもしれないけど、全力を尽くします。ご安心を。
Okay, there we go. We got Saphia. Nice. I'm going to screenshot this before I move on. Don't mind the noise in case it is heard. Yep. Don't mind that. I'm just I'm just like just like saving this moment here. Yep, and to my best guess, it was indeed the 7th to be summoned here, because of the hard pity rate. So, anyways, that's a wrap for my summoning here. Of course, I might miss out on the collab, but it's fine. I'll try to get all these resources back as much as possible. Because the reason why I want to pull for this character is because of how great she is when it comes to using her. Are you satisfied? Okay, I'm not gonna do review yet. Maybe later. I did not want to be in a rush here. Anyways, let's take a look at what Saphia is about. I'll build her off camera, because I don't think this will be fun for all of you to just watch me build her. Okay, there's Saphia. I don't have the original Saphia, so the SP form will not be a thing for her yet. At least, not yet, at least. Maybe later when I get normal Saphia, but other than that, I'm gonna leave her like this for now. And like I promised earlier in the video, I want to show you guys the Alexei's full kit when it comes to skills, per se. This is what the progression looks like when you unlock his skills. So the left one is fight to the death. When dying, increase attack and defense by 20%. You may pause the video and read it in your own time if you like, because I don't think I should be reading all of these. Just to give you some rough ideas. So you'll know which skill you like to unlock when you unlock Alexei. There's How on this side. There's also Burning Bridges. There's Curse. There's a Brute Bear counter. There's also Gore Drinker. Yep, Gore Drinker, Anger of Ice Field. Ice Attack. Frenzied Slash. There's also Guard. And there's also Counterattack Storm. So anyways, that's Alexei's full kit, as you can see. Anyways, what do you guys think about these? What do you think about these characters? I was pretty excited that I got myself Saphia finally. I mean, not the original Saphia, by the way. Not the original Saphia, which is okay, but the new version of Saphia is gonna make my team a lot better. So, anyways, hope y'all find this video helpful or informative, and I'll see you all next time.